Hello! Hello, hello. What is up? I just realized I have not had my Pokemon banner up this whole time. Hello, Taco! No, there was no sound because the song had ended. That's the long and short of it. The intro song had ended. Hello! Hello, and hello, kitten. Hello, random. How are you? How are you? So, last week, we ended the stream. We are in the Kranich system. Yeah, Johnny Cat. We have a Johnny Cat. We had just finished... What is this? Oh, that's stuff that we got out of it. Okay, cool. Right, we did it. Yeah, the last thing that we did was we beat the fight around this area. Let me actually... Wood chip management? Did I repair? Yes, okay, I did. Looking for something to watch while I play some Minecraft? Hell yeah. That is what I am here for. It is working correctly. Hell yeah. All right, let us also make sure that this is working correctly. That is also working correctly. Double hell yeah. Okay, so we are going to hop right in. We have Kiava Gamma. We must eliminate the heresy. Begin scan. What is happening here? So we have the manufactotum of Kiava Gamma, and we must annihilate all. Do we bring Jay with us? I think we have to bring Heinrichs, don't we? Wait, let me actually. Uh. Yeah, that's what we're working on now. Most of the surface of Kiava Gamma is covered in ore mining operations. The optimal place to begin on the onward. Yeah. Okay. Heartless Void. Sargona ship. That's for Proctor Anthar. Who the hell's Proctor Anthar? Oh, what's his face? The dude that we haven't actually recruited yet. Gotcha. Understood. The dogman. The man with the doggo. Yes. Okay, so we have to keep him in the party. Um... Okay. Okay, so that's why I wasn't able to get rid of Heinrichs here. Yeah. So I think we were saying that I was gonna get rid of Pascal for Jay. I think this group is fine. We'll level up Heinrichs in a real quick, and then we will get started. Well, actually, we won't, because there's probably going to be some bullshit that happens. Considering what happened the last time that I landed on a planet, and immediately somebody got their head blown off. And that planet was supposed to be more or less intact. This one is supposed to be in shambles at the moment. Heinrich frowns as his eyes sweep over the manufactorum's dark halls. No solemn ceremony, no personal meeting with Magi. I fear we are too late, and we won't be dealing with clandestine heretics after all. Well, yeah. Warhammer 40k stream, Kiava without shitting the fan almost immediately. You are not wrong. To start, let's look around and find out why the arrival of the rogue trader did not elicit the usual fuss. To speak plainly, I would not count on a warm welcome at this rate, but better keep your weapon at the ready. Well, yeah. All right, let's do it. Oh, wait. All right, so he is an arch militant. Wait, what does this do? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Next attack this turn will cost 0 AP and will not count. The cost of this ability is reduced by 1 for every 4 stacks of versatility, minimum 1. Kind of like that. Immediately gains 7 movement points. As stacks of versatility, they gain 3 more stacks of versatility, which lasts until the end of their turn. Which you could use this, and then that combos immediately with this. Like, using Reckless Rush immediately puts... Oh, no, wait, for every 4 stacks of versatility. Not for every stack. Okay. Next attack, if it hits, will cause all the targets to make a toughness resistance test -10. Now target prone, rending damage, bleeding and slowed, energy and all other damage inflicts blinded. Power swords and axes count as both energy and rending, while power hammers count as both energy and impact. Damn. I kind of like Reckless Rush, though. Because he is primarily a melee character. He has 2... What? That's actually crazy. That's just a... It's a passive. It's a passive bonus to your weapon abilities. That could be really good. I think I want the extra stacks of versatility. Although this one's also really good. Wait, let me look at versatility. Uses an attack that is different from their previous. The Arch Militant gains stack of versatility. Valid attack types are blah 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 blah. Arch Militant gains +3 weapon skill and ballistic skill for every stack of versatility. If the Arch Militant has 4 or more, deals an additional 10 plus weapon skill bonus or 10 plus ballistic skill bonus damage, whichever is highest. So doing this puts me at 2, which means I only need to do 2 attacks to make it to 4. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Also, let me just double check that we do not have something. Okay, so that just gives 5% armor. He's not bad at coercion, but he's not the greatest, right? Because I think she's just okay. So yeah, even if he does have the plus 30 or plus 20, it's still gonna be worse. That's actually not a bad thing for him. This would actually be really good for him. Yeah, I think that's what we go for right now. Weapons. So I want a sword hits an enemy, veil degradation is reduced by 1. Sword deals an additional 1 damage. What is this scaling off of? Psi rating, gotcha. Most warriors prefer swords for they provide. Yeah, okay. Do I actually care about this? I think I should actually give him a gun here. Right? Wait, let me does do psyker abilities count for this? I would assume so. If psyker abilities count for this, then we could just keep the sword. Does this take an action? Like, does this take an AP? I actually don't know. I would assume it does. But I think we're good on him for now. Pray the mischievous spirits so whatever you're doing is working. Pretty much, yeah. Also, what's up, Jello? How you doing? The servitors before you appear as if they're performing some elaborate and confusing dance. Striking strange poses, they rock back and forth with their arms bent at peculiar angles. Upon your approach, one of the servitors jerks and tries to turn in your direction. The rest immediately repeat this motion. Missing the streams lately? No AP cost on weapon swapping? Hell yeah. Well, I understand the work being crazy thing. I actually took the second half of my shift off yesterday because they were being absolute fucking morons. And they were pissing me the fuck off. So I understand the work being crazy bit. Observe the closest one. Based on a cursory inspection, you conclude that the servitors were designed for precision work on an assembly line, possibly circuit production. The number of high-quality, expensive augments on their bodies greatly exceeds basic standards. Do they all turn at the same time? Nah, it's fine. Servitor's hand moves. It is slowly reaching towards you. Avoid its touch. Gently and swiftly, you step away from the servitor. It stretches out its hand as if trying to blindly touch you with the space that you have already left, and stills once more. It seems its brain is incapable of quickly processing changes in its surroundings. Dumb about stocky display building for a Super Bowl weekend. I mean, I'll be working Saturday. Like tonight and tomorrow night, yeah. Unfortunately. So, yeah, the days that are leading up to Super Bowl, I will be working, yeah. Soon enough, you locate the source of the clicking. On the back of one of the servitors, a tumor oozing with murky ichor is growing straight through the augments. The relays coated in inflamed tissue are blocked, hence the reason for the persistent clicking. A mutation in a servitor. Tech priests typically reject the use of flawed soft tissue in further constructs. Perhaps something has caused this aggressive growth quite recently. Without much difficulty, you cut the excess flesh from the mechanisms. The liberated relay lets out a rapid burst of clicks, then a spark flashes before your eyes. Something begins to hum deep inside the servitor's flesh. As if on cue, the servitor stops moving, lowers their arms, and turns to you. Crew 24, second lane of the manufactorum. Commencing work, state your request. The servitor addressing you is looking past you. The voice is coming out of the box built into its throat. Hmm. Hold on. Wait. Oh, okay, I was about to say, wait, are they following me? I'll take it.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Agitators panel has dozens of breakers, buttons, handles, switches, and other control mechanisms. View the log. You discovered the local data crypt with contents collected by either previous operators or the machine spirit itself. Using your access, you study the archives stored on this cogitator. Really? I rolled an 81? Fuck you. She's the best skill monkey in the game, so if you don't have Pascal, she's your only default lockpicker. Yeah. I wanted to give her a shot. I haven't used her yet. I wanted to see how she plays. Your understanding of sacred technology is not enough to get past the cogitator's loyal guardian. It's a machine spirit, no matter how hard you try. That sucks. That's so stupid. Might power transfers dead metal into mag. New protocol receives at the sign on. Have been executed despite those who shuddered at the thought of changing a standard procedure. Holding your hearts, those whose inner weaknesses breeds errors in personal calculations for the fabricator sensors. Okay. Bunch of techno mumbo jumbo. Get stronger the further in the game you are. If you haven't read Cold Trader's Acumen, her origin tale. Oh yeah, it's crazy. It is wild. It does deem better done in her head. Go purifying as well as the same procedure lost or view the log. Discard local data crypt with contents collected by either previous operators or mischief spirit. Yeah. Millions of strange related receiving raw materials for processing. Last record is from 2 months ago. I don't like that I failed that one check because I feel like that might have actually been really important. I feel like that was important. Your knowledge of machine spirits is successful to efficient. A false query, a crafting manipulation controls, and you get what you want. The instrumental terminals have already been replaced, and the material delivery systems are being prepared for divine transformation. The execution of the new procedure has been delayed, for there are some in our ranks who doubt the words of the fabricator censor and his votaries. There are some who are not susceptible to the enhanced protocol that carries our tech comrades to enlightenment. May the deliverers of fate be merciful to them. Inaction is death. I must be returning to our great work. Praise be to truth that will reveal the path to the knowledge shrouded in darkness. Okay. I don't know what any of that's supposed to mean. So I guess it wasn't important. It was just bullshit and shenanigans the whole way down.
We are bound by the blood
Your mind is swathed in blue-gray smoke, Master Van
A
Gogh.
massive
A heavy
cognitions.
color for heavy thoughts, I presume?
You are a dangerous person, Lady.
Yeah, adult thoughts from within the thick metal. Is this the process and leap? Okay.
But your abilities place you in a special category.
Oh? Every day we stray further from God, but a machine speak. It seems kind of that way.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Whilst retreating under the tech priest's bedraggled red robe hint at the mechanisms implanted in his body. You see his haggard and sickly face under the archaic respirator augmetic. Identification awareness. Examine the tech priest. Carefully study the robe-clad figure. A black border of necrosis spreads out from under the tech priest's implants. For some reason, his body is rejecting the true flesh. A moment later, you recognize the dominant smell in the bouquet of scents permeating the air around the tech priest, the stench of rotten meat. Irregularity, execution of the fabricator center, approved protocol, blah, 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 blah. Sacred decree passed by the fabricator center that dictates the course of action that tech comrades of Kiava Gamma in suboptimal working conditions are to follow. Yeah, for real.
Grovel before the faithful.
Actually, Abelard here. Heinrichs we could put over here. Yeah, that should be good. All right, what is she again? Oh, that's right. She's an officer. Ignore cover and have double the effective distance. What does this one do?
Am I getting paid for this?
All right. I'm gonna hop right here. Should I always forget to do that first? These guys have a fun ability that you probably don't. Really? Ah. That's unfortunate. All right. Really? 45%? What the fuck? Why did she suck so much? Out of her first range increment. Oh! .36 range with no penalties via deadeye shot. Yeah, you're not wrong. Just rude.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Kellogg's, you can't die here.
Really? The two of them already decided that they're gonna blow themselves the fuck up. Oh shit, Cabela's down too. I mean, I guess technically she took out 3 of them. They walk to melee range and explode. As soon as they take damage, it triggers their self-destruct on the next turn. Oh, shit. I did not know that. So this guy's gonna blow up next turn then, huh? Yeah, get fucked, nerd. I guess I boost up Abelard then? Crippled arm. No. Wait. Cassia does have that ability that makes it so that her buffs get rid of, or something. She has some way to get rid of debuffs. And we did confirm that that works on shit like cripplings. I think it's her I think it's her alt. No way he fucking all right. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, the heroic act. Should I give somebody an extra turn? I mean, I guess it's probably fine to do that with him, right? Oh, we didn't get the parry. Unfortunate. Use your free burst attack before giving the extra turn, since I'm not sure it carries over to when you come back to your turn. The proc effect from the pair holster. Oh, you're right.
Rejoice in service. Actions will.
This guy's got a lot of fucking health. And he explode. He does have a lot of armor. Fortunately, he has a lot of armor that's been taken off at this point. Alright, so that... Holy shit, that took a lot of health off of him. When you hit someone with an assassin move, it moves the weak point to the opposite side. So you should use the free attack before the add weak point ability, since the free attack is reduced damage in the regular. Oh, okay. I did not realize that's how that worked.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
In one turn, because they can move around and target a few times, snipers need to maximize it. Yeah. Wait, what? Why not? Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Holy shit, I was actually out of ammo. Oh, we got level ups on everybody. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not used to actually having no ammo. I'm not especially on Terry. The crippled arm sucks a lot, actually. Makes an attack with the current weapon against an enemy. This attack cannot miss and deals 50% more damage. It also deals an additional damage equal to 25% of the target's missing wounds. Assassin's dodge, reject. Man, this would have been really nice for that last fight. That would have been really good for that last fight. Oh my god. That's right. I didn't like this. I didn't like this. That's right. So the reason that I don't like this ability is because it could move me into a position that I don't want to be in. Right, because if he can, it will move him. And it could move him into a position that I do not like. So while auto counter, never used that ult, not even once. Yeah, while auto counter sounds really nice, I think the get an extra turn with no limit on attacks outside of AP and also a butt ton of fucking movement points is just better. I think it's literally just always going to be better. Selects a 3x3 zone on the battlefield. All allies, including that have line of sight to enemy enemies inside the selected zone, make it an immediate single attack against a random enemy within the zone that they can target with their weapons. That's actually really good. Makes an attack with their primary weapon. On hit, the target suffers damage. If affected by any damage over time effects, immediately suffers 4 additional instances of damage from those effects. Building a Vanguard, you should have a taunt already and parry stance. Yeah. Till the end of combat, the Archmilitant can make 1 additional attack each turn. The first attack after using this ability and each turn afterward costs 0 AP. That's actually really strong. You just get an extra attack every turn. That's like actually crazy. Chooses what combat tactics area. Every ally inside that area, except the Grand Strategist, gains an extra turn with 1 AP and 2 MP. At the start of the grand strategy, this is the next turret. For every enemy that was killed in the selected combat, this AP is increased by 1. And MP by 2, up to a maximum of 3 and 6, respectively. Okay. Archmilitant is the more attacks class? Yeah. So no penalties. All right, I'm going to save. No penalties to clear the things. Let us see if you are lying to me or not. Are you lying to me, Mr. Jello? Are you lying to me? Should I have Pascal here? I actually did kind of regret not having him with us. I think maybe we swap Cassia for Pascal. Because since we are dealing with tech priests and shit, I feel like he has a lot that he could say here. Some special interactions here. Yeah, that's kind of what I expect. That's kind of what I figured. All right, so let's get Pascal leveled up. Bounty Hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. The number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. Equally divided among all prey in the Bounty Hunter's line of sight. The attack always hits and always scores crits. Oh my god. What? What do you mean? Hello?
Know your duty.
I guess I'm not allowed to do that? Because reasons? I'm down at athletics. Okay, so how do I get there? Oh my god, this guy's gonna take 1,000 years. Ah, okay. So that lowers that. That's the original place that we were trying to go to, maybe. Possibly. Oh. I was gonna say, are you gonna disable it or no? $45% to get this lower. Oh, it's way. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's over there. Blood mixed with machine oil is barely visible on the dark floor. That is. What are you talking about? Lies. Lies and slander. It is very visible. Ah, God damn it. Would you all get out of the fucking steam, you morons? Oh my god, these fucking idiots.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Who has medicate? Okay, so you have them.
Even in the darkest moments, there is hope.
Okay. A small, heavily augmented man in a filthy tattered robe stands before you. As you approach, he hesitantly looks up at you, his eyes filled with horror. A portable inscriber with a keyboard hangs from straps at his front, and you can see his detached cerebral cogitator peeking out from under his hood. Deus Mechanicus, the tech priest decides to take a better look at you, after which he lets out a ragged breath and manages to subdue his shaking. He heard my prayers. I thought I was alone in a kingdom of madness and depravity. Please save me. Tells who you are and what happened to you. I am Manufactorum Torum Lex Mechanic Zeta 86. I performed the rituals of the machine spirits on Foundry 95 up until we started going mad. Priests devoted to the Omnissiah suddenly started praising the dawn of something or other. They stopped the belts and then they desecrated the visages of the sacred machines with unholy symbols. Some of them resisted, the others grabbed them, tied them up, and then they turned their implants to heresy. I saw the madmen, my former tech comrades, deliberately connect those poor souls to corrupted cogitators. I watched as they were infected with the scrap code and did nothing to stop them. I'm recording a violation of the commandment of thine own forge be a true sentinel. Apostate Zeta 86, your accesses are hereby revoked. Proceed with your report. The ice rumble coming from Pascal's Vox causes the Lex mechanic to lower his head in fear and contrition. How'd you manage to avoid the same fate? I didn't. They performed the same procedure on me. I felt the touch of unholy code. I allowed it to control me. I abandoned my sacred post and followed one of the traitors, starving his will and gathering all the data for his blasphemous experiments. I was driven by an unholy impulse coming from the depths of my auxiliary cogitator where the code had lodged itself. Before I found a way to throw off the compulsion, I witnessed horrifying heresy, the extraction of true flesh and its decomposition on altars, perverse procedures that resulted in heretical abominations. I even accompanied a fallen Magos to the fabricator censor himself and attended the unholy mass he led personally. It was a wicked ritual, full of willful deviations and blatant inaccuracies, all to create an ungodly monster in the name of the final dawn. What monster? No, not those constructs that are melted down in furnaces and sent into the depths of the Manufactorum. It is some kind of semblance of a cogitator, a nightmarish parody of a sacred machine, powered not by the Omnissiah's grace, but by the unholy spirit and life force of the unfortunates imprisoned on the lower levels. I don't know much, except that the fabricator censor saw that machine as special. It was special to him and to the crazies who defiled the Omnissiah's abode with their obscene blasphemy. For the final ritual, he even called upon one of the Astartes heretics who arrived at the Manufactorum after the start of the uprisings. He did something terrible. Only after that were they able to switch the machine on. It is a true abomination. Even standing near it is unbearable. I believe that even those who have been deprived of the Omnissiah's grace still feel its influence on them. Its monstrous power utilized for unholy computations and chaotic calculations. Whatever that cogitator might spew out at the end of its cycle, no righteous soul should accept its heinous offering. It's a furry artist. You don't act like the other ones that are corrupted. Plays the gifts of the Omnissiah I managed to disconnect by external cogitator, which I used for primary data processing. The machine is corrupted. The scrap code is locked inside it like a beast in a cage, but anyone who tries to look inside will fall victim to the heretical program. My primitive brain has been marked by corruption. I still see their silhouettes, hear their interference. I sense the malfunctions in my augmetics, but I was still saved from the great sacrifice. Oh, blessed are the workings of the Omnissiah and his benediction that shelters the weak from evil. To a DeviantArt account? I mean, potato. Heinrich tenses ever so slightly at the Lex Mechanic's words. You see his head casually straight to the handle of his weapon, but the interrogator is in no hurry to act. Wait, what did he say? How'd your Grace comrades behave? Like the grace of the Omnissiah had left them entirely, replacing free thought and progress with blackest corruption. I witnessed them desecrating structures blessed by the fabricator sensor himself. So what do the blessings of that rotten traitor count for now? Like men possessed, they set upon the sacred instruments and assembled shells and nodes that didn't match any diagram or blueprint I'd ever seen. Sacrilege! Someone imprisoned? The lay servants of the main units, they live in isolated segments under the sacred machine halls. I heard they were locked in there after the takeover. Then my crazed brethren changed the system for disposing of slag waste. It covered the machines in cursed symbols. After they started the Cogite, they dragged the survivors out of the segments under the machine halls. Well, that's what the survivors had turned into. You demonstrate exceptional powers of observation and recall for someone who just happened to survive. I'm a Lex mechanic. Gathering data is the purpose of my existence. That's even what they used me for. That's even what they used me for. He trails off belatedly, understanding the subtext of the interrogator's words. They used me against my will. The scrap code turns everyone into their slave. Before I rid myself of the cogitator, I was forced to serve alongside those who perpetrated these atrocities and witness their obscenities. What do you make of it? Servant of the Omnissiah, I must know more. About the final dawn, the fabricator sensor, his mess. About this machine as well. I could give you the coordinates, but even though I was present for many blasphemies committed by those heretics, all the details that were captured and processed by my true flesh are in the augmetic that was corrupted by the scrap code. I am convinced that if I hadn't fought off that foreign compulsion in time, I would have been doomed. The corruption would have spread to my biological cogitator as well. I swear that no devout tech priest should come into contact with what's hidden in that once sacred device. Heinrich's expression shifts as he stares intently at the disconnected implant and the still intact connectors protruding from under the Lex Mechanic's collar. The corner of his mouth twitches involuntarily. Abelard notices the look on Heinrich's face, and once he does, he sighs heavily and looks away. Be disconnected, reconnected to another machine. Even if the very idea of exposing a holy machine to the scrap code wasn't profane in itself, my augmetics are not universally compatible. They cannot be connected to another. Machine spirit. They're created to interact within the system of my true flesh, to innervate with my compulsor unit and output data via the inscriber. Once I'm safe, I swear that I'll immediately perform a cleansing rite and destroy. In other words, there's only one way to extract the data stored in the cogitator. I'm going to play dumb. I'm going to make him spell it out. If we connect the cogitator into the augmetic system, the Lex Mechanic will serve as a conduit for transmitting the data. We will learn the details, even if they are incomplete, of the things he saw and heard, but is now unable to recall. Has been listening to your discussion in puzzlement, finally understands what is going to happen to him, and he begins to back away in fear. No, anything but that. I'll die. No, it'll be worse than that. I'll succumb to the corruption. I'm begging you, please. I'd rather be burned as a heretic than have the scrap code in my biological cogitator. In failing to offer any resistance against the enemies of the Omnissiah, Unit Zeta 86 lost the grace of his machine rake and was recategorized as a resource of the Manufactorum. The defilement and torment of said resource, if committed to advance the struggle against heresy, will not be deemed an apostasy or malefaction against a living soul. Upon expiry of the unit's utility, disposal is recommended. Leader's cult would never discuss anything of importance. We need to know where the cogitator is, even if the heretics' conversations are unimportant. I must know why the machine was so valuable to them. I'll tell you. A different augmetic is responsible for my muscle memory. It has a data storage too. I remember where I walked and what I pressed with my fingers. Here are the coordinates and the code. Probably the code to the bay. He scratches out the numbers with his fingernail and passes the parchment to Heinrichs. Heinrich's eyes bore into the smaller man's. At last, having reached some conclusion, he turns to you. He is the subject of your world. Harry, it is for you to decide his fate. After cleansing rites, a place will be found for him there. Excessive kindness, Terry, gets good people into trouble. Let's hope that the corruption only affected the disconnected augmetic and not his soul. Come on, we need to find this cogitator.
Let us walk
But before then,
to the end.
what is with... Why are these all suddenly impossible? Like, well, not impossible, but why are these suddenly fucking so low? Hello? Bird deals 5% damage. 5% critical hit chance. So I went hard mode. Got it. Understood. That would make sense why you were saying, well, on your low difficulty, the ability of these guys shouldn't be a problem, and then 2 of my people died immediately. Ah. Oh, but I'm not actually using a... Yeah, I'm not actually using a thing there. When they self-destruct, so I usually have them focus on immobilizing them because they have so much armored health. Yeah. That's kind of why I stopped even looking at them. You know what? I think it's just better. I think it's just better to have higher weapon ballistic skill here.
Ready as always.
Alright, I'm hoping that this just skips the fucking Steam puzzle for everybody. Oh no, we now have to wait 20,000 years for the fucking servitors to get here. I've made a mistake. Hooray, my complaining took us to the point where we were no longer had to worry about it. It did skip it though. It did skip it though. The screen of this cogitator shows a scrolling line of repeating technic lingua. Staring at the obscene symbols gives you a headache. You also could have exited out the back without going through the steams again, since it exits through that athletics check you were looking at earlier. Wait, what? Was it? Oh, shit, I didn't even see this. Alright, well, now I know. Now I know. Oh, wait. Damn it, that's also that's another reason why I wanted to bring him. Why I wanted to bring Pascal, because I was like, oh shit. These are saying that you need like a tech priest to read this. Here, allow me to bring a tech priest so that I can read that, and then it just doesn't. Hi? Fabricator senses Cubus Delphim. The massive Magos clad in ritual garb lets out a binaric trill and turns to you. From beneath the deep hood of his mantle, two dimly lit eye implants gaze out at you. You hear another binaric tirade, this time clearly addressed at you. What did you just say? Primitive creature devoid of true knowledge. Could it be one of the slaves who escaped imprisonment? Neo servant before the master of Kiava Gamma. You are one of the troglodytes who once had the gall to oppress my comrades and resist my will, a messenger from the barbarian who drank the sacred unguents bestowed upon her through others' toil. Very well then, your appearance is the perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson. Hell yeah, we get to kill this man. My name is Cubus Delphim. I once held the title of Fabricator Censor of the Kiava Gamma Manufactorum, but I rejected it, along with the other fetters that hindered progress. Once my faith was flawed and led naive fools from the cult Mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance. Now I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory, and you do not number among their legion servants. Therefore, you must be subject to immediate disposal. As the theater functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magus Explorator Pascal Hanuman, declare this temple to the machine god compromised and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethrone the Fabricator Censor, the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Omnissiah, and condemn as anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. Let the cycle of the blasphemous operations he has put in motion be discontinued. Pascal switches to binaric, and you hear the dissonance burgeoning in the depths of the Forge Cathedral. Some of the giant mechanisms heed his order and go still, while others, obeying the Fabricator Sensor's will, continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and the clanging of crumpling metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted the manufacturer's production cycle. Heinemann, liar, you are not him. Demence Heinemann obeys me. His mind is open to the voices of the void, and the scrap code he created protects my world. And I'll not have you, rusted refuse from the misfit cast of explorators, call me ignorant. This statement is false. Your regalia has been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. Pascal turns to you and says dryly, initiating heretic search designation. Tech priest who has renounced the dogmas of the cult Mechanicus in favor of devolving into... Okay. Designation, Demence Hanuman. I wish to execute the retribution procedure. I will not allow this to continue. You may be driven by your will to fight, but know this: Kiava Gamma has already been converted. Its lines have been restructured, and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. In the crucibles of this manufactorum, torrid liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenants. You, servants of fake gods, are too late. The entire might of this world will soon rise up against the anathema and his slaves. So stream on Wi-Fi is actually fucking dying. Reason today. Have a great stream. Bye, Random. It was nice having you here. Hope your internet starts behaving. I've definitely been there, so I know what you're going through. Comrades, purge the manufactorum of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. Go home and be a family man, Guile? Yeah. Gutarius? What the hell is that? Also, why is the... Excuse me? Game? Alright, we're just gonna reload, and hopefully that fixes that particular issue. The game's just like, I'm gonna show you some numbers on the side, but you're not gonna be able to see what they are. There we go. All right, we did it. This cogitator shows the scrolling line of repeating tech. Oh yeah, we already saw that. All right. Let us see. First off, what does this do? As you approach the cogitator, you notice a number of deep scratches left by huge claws on its metal surfaces. Despite the apparent damage, the machine seems to be in working condition. Such levers, the reels of the control panel disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within this cogitator. Machine dawdles as if still drowsy, but nevertheless performs its assigned function. Yeah, get wrecked, nerds. View the log. Log contains nothing of interest. The okay. Now, what happens if we blow this up? Did you get XP for that? I did get XP. Hmm. Wait. Yeah, I was about to say, this looks like it's just a better version of it. Let's go. Something is howling within the metal housing, as if the machine spirits of the country are lamenting some irreparable loss. Well, we got there. Let's go. Knowledge of machine spirits is sufficient to trick the system to do it to your will. A false query, a crafty minute. Yeah. Awaken. Or you're not decide for yourself. The only way I know of in the game to revive it down to ally in combat is for Heinrichs and only him. These biomats or staff drain when at full health. Interesting. It's still drowsy, but nevertheless performs its fire. I was not expecting that. Holy shit, that was funny. I was not expecting that at all. It's like, what does this do? Oh, it just slams the fucking rail cart hard enough that it fucking... That's awesome. Since apply over healing to a nearby ally, I can target down allies for this healing. Nobody else that I've tried using it will get that effect. Interesting.
Escape their fate.
So we got him there. We got a bunch of these guys here. We're gonna send Abelard over there. We're gonna send Cabela over here. Heinrich is also coming over here. Harry. Guess we can put him there for now. We just like completely fucking skip this trap. That's awesome. I think Pascal is actually going to do some good work here. Because these guys all have the fucking, can technically survive that rail car on the highest difficulty, but we'll have a sliver of health left. Nice. Alright, what does the rear do? 5x2 on the battlefield. The rear, all allies in the rear area deal 11% damage with range attacks, 12% over penetration, 12% crit chance. Very nice. What does this do?
Tell me, and it is done.
I think we just send it over to Pascal.
Request approved.
Wait. Oh, so I can just set 3 people as prey at the beginning? That's actually kind of awesome. Hey, buddy. Except my boy. And then we just hit them all with, Yep. Yep. That felt good. That felt good. Let's go. Hit a Johnny Cat for a second. Oh. All right.
Watch my back.
Get 3 charges of prey to start, and it doesn't take an action to apply. There are a few ways to get extra prey charges as you go through combat. Gets buffs based on what tier the enemy is. Yeah. Let's this. Since most bounty hunter abilities have bonus effects when used on prey, you benefit from saving 1 charge for the enemy you care about. You get auto crits and stuff like that. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how to best work this shit. These guys all have an exploit. Exploit. Yes, they do. Ah, shit. Abuse the bear trap, automatically inflicting immobilize on prey to keep the dangerous melee enemies away. Fair. And let's see this. Will this chain down to them? I wonder. It will, and it does a ton of damage. I mean, they do get a % bonus damage because of the, reject the flesh, right? Since it's electricity damage, so they are taking more damage. The fool thought he could hit fucking Abelard. You morons. Also uses his orange skill to deal damage to third part machine. Wait, Pascal's? I'll have to look at it again. Did that give a bird? I was not paying attention. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot to look. So he should have had 2 stacks, right? He should have had 2 stacks of versatility because that's what he starts the game, the fight with. So this should confirm that Siphon Life does give give a boost to his versatility stack, which is really, really good. Fucking everybody dodged it. That's awesome.
May the divine's will be done.
No way I missed that. Hit cover instead. Fuck you. %? Hello? Wait, why can't... Oh, it's already done. What's the UI? Perception bonus, % crit chance. Oh my god, I want that. I want that so badly. There we go. We got a hit in. Time to do a fuck ton of damage.
Brings me no pleasure.
Where's it? This one. And again, I forgot to do that until I already blow my load all over the fucking...
I will do my duty.
Nice. Yeah. No reason to do that here. That was so many people. From way the hell over here? Jesus. Sometimes I forget how long the range is. Like, I have a... It's very difficult for me to tell, like, to, Oh, shit, these guys are here, too. Is no attack limit on this new turn. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Oh, I don't have any fucking... Oh, damn it. Oh, shit, Terry's real low as well. I was about to hide behind that as cover. Fuck. No. Hmm.
Me? Never in 1,000 sectors. Don't get too cocky.
You also... So you're slowed and you have this... You also have Reject the Flesh. Yeah. Um... That should give me a kind of a better vantage on this guy. Actually, I should come back here, right? All right. Well, here, let's do this. 'Cause I did forget to do that before. Then we do this. Almost got him. Get fucked. Oh. Oh my god, the servitors fucking got him. No way. So, as you were just saying... No. Wait. I thought that you said that it went to... Who did it heal? If not Terry. May have healed a servitor. Gross. Oh, actually got him. Nice. Corrupted servitor. It says so in the log. Wait. You bitch. Video game. Who's the most hurt person? So corrupted servitor. If we look at these, +9. Oh, so this guy only had. Wait, he also had 5. Wait. So the lowest corrupted servitor still had 5 health? Oh, Terry had 6. Eat my asshole, game. Fuck you. Fuck you forever. Okay, so wait. I did not mean to do that. Targets dodge, parry, and armor by until the start of operative's next turn.
Rejoice in service.
Yeah.
High momentum.
No way I can't do it. No way I can't do it. Yeah, okay, so I can. Beautiful. Alright, so this motherfucker's dead. Oh, shit! I didn't even realize that this guy was still here. Well, there we go. Fix that problem. So it's just a bunch of the Skitari alphas left, it looks like.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
We got this nerd here. Looks like just the two, right? So if I send Jay down here. Why is... No way. Okay, so I just can't get line of sight on this guy with her this turn? Unless maybe I can see him from, like, up here? How did you shoot Abelard, you dumb bitch? You know what? There you go. Ah, we can't get him to... Fine. Gonna end her turn. You are also not going to be able to get anywhere, huh? Yeah, this motherfucker is like hidden. Hmm. Wait, did he just skip his turn? Well, Terry can't really do anything. Hmm. I wonder. No. Literally, no, I can't taunt him from up here. Two-handed ranged weapon and you're in melee with him, so he can't attack. He can't move away without drawing attack of opportunity, so he chose not to move. Oh, so he's just, like, stuck forever? Wait, is he stunned? Oh, he's also stunned. That could also be why he didn't do anything. He is also stunned. What is this? Oh my god, I can't.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Very nice. I mean, 38. All right.
I'll be marking this incident down.
Oh, calm down.
Naturally.
And that's all she wrote for that one. Oh, he moved one space. Excuse me? I was about to say, bullshit, I don't have a fucking line of sight. There's 3 people in the way.
And so shall it. I will not.
To accidentally shoot Heinrichs in the head. Alright, so these are just like basic weapons. Oh, shit. First off, let's get this trap dealt with. Killing enemies of humanity, just changed his title to Terry the Penetrator. Oh.
We
When
are
is it?
bound
8
by the
o'clock?
blood of martyrs.
Alright, what are we looking at around here? Harry got another injury somehow. Oh, because of the fucking bullshit. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I am going to take a quick break, get up, move around a bit. We have finished that fight. I'll be back in just a minute, and we will continue onwards. See you in a sec. I'm back. Ugh. I understand his biomancy heal. You can heal injuries outside of combat while... Let's see. I don't know if I have him with that yet. No, I don't know when he can learn that next. Oh shit, nice. We get an extra AP. Nice. Then I could boost up one of his things here. I guess I'd probably do willpower because he's a psyker. I need to get him fucking a new psyker level. I actually don't know where that would be. Can I search? Oh wait, it might be unavailable because reasons. Let's find out. Biomancy. So I have biomancy. It might be because I don't have a high enough psyker level, potentially. Because he is only psyker psy rating 1. So I think I just need to get a new I need to upgrade my psyker rating is basically what it is. So we now have access to what again? This? Right? Should be available at any level? I'm not seeing it. Called Invigorate? Off. Ah, okay. So I don't have it yet. And it'll be another 3 levels before I can, unfortunately. But in another 3 levels, I'll be able to do it. I thought it was something that you just got it as... Yeah, I just gotta wait another 3 levels before I can get there. That's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Oh my god. This is nice, but you need to buy the earlier abilities to unlock the later ones. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. Got all the traps dealt with. What is this? What is this doing? Warp speed adding 1 AP to the target is great, especially on an overseer who could buff the whole party on their first turn. Yeah. Second DLC adding the site Raven? Or raiding? Dungeons panelist doesn't break his blood. Yeah, we've seen this. Just Ascension Protocol. Looks like a sermon of some mad chaos worshiper. The law, clearly written by from someone else's words, mentions the heart that exudes virtue and the cradle that rocks the child of truth. Blood Protocol. Production Protocol. Step away from the cogitator. Okay. What are the overseer pet types for psych? Oh, okay. Gotcha. And this spins the whole thing. I can't believe 4 of these are still alive. Not that way.
First you take stimulants to hear whispers. Then you torture yourself for the perverted pleasure it gives you. Admit it, your vaunted self-denial is nothing but a facade.
People see only what they know, and all you know is the poisonous sweetness of vice.
That's what I thought. Wait, what did it say? Large device is a cargo lift for transporting parts. Okay. Asking for access codes you do not have. All right, so we can't use this yet. So what does that Psy Raven do? This graded altar to the Omniscia, the purity seals have been torn off, the data slides with sacred code shattered, and some of the teeth on the gear adornments broken off. Well, that's just not very nice. Oh, we're starting to get back to where we were able to see before. Yeah, because this is that lore warp check that was like super low. All right. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I want to know the lore. Raven is like a servo skull swarm. The swarm spreads abilities to nearby allies or enemies in the aura, non-psyker. Raven spreads them, psyker. Huh. You're with all our foresight buffs can do the whole group at once. Oh shit, okay. Get way better this way since you can AoE heal. Oh, yeah, AoE heal is very strong. Oh, shit. I did not change... oops. Kiava Gamma Heresy. Today. I've been playing this whole stream with the wrong fucking game on Kick. Rogue. Okay. Hello? I was doing that, waiting for this to load. Digigame? Yes, go. Yes, we did it. We might have to restart the game. I think something went wrong. All right. Raven gets ability to repeat the last spell, so you could double heal in the same turn AoE rather than having it be once per single turn. Oh shit. Yeah, that's actually an insane boost to healing. All right, let's try this again. Alrighty then. God damn it. Now, will the game actually load, or is it going to get to 100% and then just stop again? There we go. The Zinch. Amidst the revolting totems and twisted symbols dedicated to the Chaos God, you notice a string of 9s burned into the metal surface. Well, that's not very nice. Corrupted Rust Stalker. Crucified body had all... Oh, shit. Yeah, there is a body there. All of its augmetics removed. Judging by the abundance of blood, they were ripped out when the tech priest was still alive. That's horrifying. Nope. I will not allow it. This will not stand. I want all of the lore. So Zinch, or whatever, however you say it, that's a one of the Chaos Gods. I take it. I have a 60%. The last one I had a 45, and I got it in like try number 3. Come on. Got a fucked up mutations. Well, that would make sense considering what's going on here. The vats, which were previously used to store fuel oil, have been turned into reservoirs for blood, an ingredient for the vile rituals that have replaced the orderly protocols of the manufacturer. Oh, hi. Demence. The tech priest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmetic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. You take note of the multitude of flesh augmetics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are Von Valancius, are you not? Pascal exchanges a series of binary signals with the tech priest before saying menacingly, initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code, which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Identify yourself. My name is Demence Hanuman. I believe it is familiar to you. Statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I am guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. Another, I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance, which I received from Archmagus Amarnet. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Amarnet taught us that this cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I have become his best student. Now I aspire to know it all, comprehend all, as is the Omniscience will. Blasphemy! Should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Amernet's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand. Knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge gnaws on me as well, but be patient. I'm deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Hanuman, Hanuman, Hanuman. I keep seeing this marker upon the traces of a great plot of the deception created by Archmagus Amarnet. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth. But words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? Pascal switches to Technolingua, his vox erupting in a series of binary signals. There is no need for secrecy. Let him understand, the heretic. The heretic nods in your direction with a smile. Following a voluntary surrender, I'll be willing to commute the punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation for the purpose of conducting an exhaustive interrogation. Request denied, tech comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head.
Grovel before the faithful.
Alrighty. Alright, so what do we got? Corrupted Rust Stalker, Combat Servitor, Demence himself. There's 266 health. No, like, buffs or anything. But it looks like he can repair himself. Give extra turns to the servitors? Alright, well, I need to take out the servitors then. How many servitors do we have? Box Skull? They have very little health. And his plasma gun will AoE your party if they don't spread out. That makes sense. Ah, okay, so it's not a chain lightning, it's a bomb, basically. Yeah. I think we want to do this on Pascal. What else? What is this again? Oh, yeah, we want to do that to this one.
It is done.
And then I'm going to give this man an extra turn. So, what do I want to do here?
A waste of
Beautiful. All right, I wanted to kill the Vox skulls. I didn't know what they would do. So we have, what do we got? We got Demence himself, Combat Servitor, Corrupted Rust Stalker, and that's it. It's just these three? Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I mean, I guess. I guess we just hit them all of them with the thing, right? Kind of hoping it would bounce up to the servitor. Guess he was just slightly out of range there. Oh well. And that is that. Oh, he's a coward. That hurt a lot, actually. Alright, well, Terry. I have you focusing on the bossman.
I will not.
Okay. Abelard.
A tactically sound approach.
Nice.
It will be done.
Okay. I think that this is going quite well so far. Especially since I can keep countering.
But of course, Lord Captain.
I don't know why I was looking at it like, oh, I could do so much more here. Dude, these guys hit like a truck whenever they actually get there. It just takes them 1,000 years to do it. All right, Cabela. First off, we're going to do this. Second off, we're going to do this. Third off, we're going to run up here. Oh, I can't do that. Shit, I was hoping for one more fucking. That's fine. You know what? Oh shit, I hit Cabela. Oops.
Rejoice in service.
Terry just killed Cabela. Oops, 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 oops. Oopsie daisies. Wait, did he just die? Oh, he did! Nice!
You have been judged and found wanting.
Damn right you have. That's so much HP. Oh! Although, Abelard is just gonna kill him here in a second anyway, so...
High momentum.
This... Okay. I come here. And we taunt this guy. It looks like they might have fixed it. Looks like they might have fixed that particular bug. Oh, wait, Hydrix Dot isn't at full health. Oh, I mean... Healed everybody except for... Yeah, it looks like it's healing everybody except for Cabela. And it's also allowing them to go over their max. Who's up next? I mean Pascal, but let's just boost up Abelard. Oh, I just realized how high our veil degradation is. Let's stop. Let's stop with the veil degradation for a bit, huh? Just calm down. What the hell? Four damage. Hmm.
How about no?
Wait. And let's give Abelard a turn. Oh, he doesn't counter it. Interesting.
You jest, surely. A moving target lives longer.
There we go. Stays motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollow voice, I am taking his neural cogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. May be dangerous. Request denied. The value of the data justifies the risk. Leans over the corpse, activating the sampling tool on one of his mechadendrites and plunges it into the tangle of augmetics covering the heretic's skull. Right, we did it. Once again, she has crippled arm again! God damn it. What do we get from Demence? Loan? Oh, it's just a flat plus 10 to logic. Okay. Where the hell? Where's melee attacks made against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduces the enemy's strength and agility by -10. Wait.
My faith is my shield.
Imagine we put this on Cabela. She gets so many attacks. We could drop people's strength and agility. It's strength and agility, which is wild. Right? So it doesn't say that it needs to be warded by a operator to get this benefit. I don't know. Don't know if that's worth it. Alright. So we can put up the ladder. I don't know what this does. That's just like a return. Oh, that's a return spot. Right? Yeah, okay, so that's a return spot. Okay. I see where this is leading. Really? I did use it. Cars filled with refuse, broken pieces of spare parts, chopped up lumps of flesh, bits of wire, and other rubbish. Okay. I thought it was going to be like... Really? Whatever. Wait. If gained outside of combat, visit the void ship to remove. Fucking god damn it! What the hell does that do?
Know your duty.
Allows us to get this? Uh-oh. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing where I'm starting to... Well, I've been kind of on the sleepy side of things for a minute. Shockingly, it does nothing, but it spawns a second valve if you've already picked it up. That's funny. Oh? Hello? 40% armor. Black vest wear +3 deflection and +50% armor at the beginning of every combat. During the first 3 rounds, the bonus deflection is reduced by 1 and armor by -5 at the end of each round. Interesting. Abelard. What is your intelligence? 30. Yeah. I feel like the dodge penalty is just too much, right? Well, I guess we're not going to dodge regardless. I feel like this is not good. I feel like it's not good. Wait, is it heavy or medium? It is medium. What about you? Light. Light. I don't think that I want it. I don't think that I want it. I don't think that I want it. I have a feeling that this door is important. Oh, tough cultist, tough cultist, tough cultist. I am only 10 minutes away from the end of the stream, so we are going to continue this tomorrow. So, yeah, tomorrow we're going to be finishing up, well, I'm hoping, finishing up Kiava Gamma. I don't know why this game is so good at bringing the sleepies out of me. Like, I don't know what it is, but this game is just, like, so relaxing and just chill. So I'm like, every time, all the time, and I don't know why. It's not boring. Like, let me get that straight. I actually enjoy the hell out of this game. It is not boring at all. It's just, it always makes me tired. It always makes me tired. It's too damn chill. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be doing more Kiava Gamma. We're gonna be finishing this place up. No stream Sunday or Monday as always. Next Tuesday we will be doing the Muck solo run. Maybe the Atmosphere, maybe. All the reading. Well, like, even then, like, I'm more alert when I'm doing the reading than I am, like, it's the combat. Something about the combat is just so chill that it just, like, relaxes me to sleep almost. Because it's always after a couple of, like, the longer battles that I start feeling it. Yeah, so next Tuesday is the Muck solo run. I think I mistake. Or no. It's the Ammonite solo run, not the Muck solo run. I keep accidentally saying Muck. It is not Muck next Tuesday. It is the... No, it is Muck next Tuesday. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It is Muck next Tuesday, not Ammonite. I think I was saying Ammonite. It's not Ammonite. It's Muck next Tuesday. The following week will be Ammonite. In Pokemon Red, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Muck next Tuesday in Pokemon Red. Next Wednesday, we're going to be doing more Devil May Cry 3. We just beat Beowulf, I think. I think that was the last mission that we had. We beat Beowulf this past week. So, yeah. And then nothing on Thursday as always. And then next Friday, Saturday, more of this. More Rogue Trader. So yeah. If you are over on the YouTube side of things and you haven't done so already, it would very much be appreciated if you would hit that subscribe button and if you would hit that like button. Both of them help out the channel quite a bit. If you are over on the Kick side and you haven't done so, if you want to hit that follow button, that would also be very much appreciated. And if you want to help me out financially, which is always appreciated as well, if you're on the Kick side, you can hit that subscribe button. If you're over on the YouTube side, links in the description. Go to my Patreon and my Throne. If you want to buy me a gift, you could go to the Throne. Most of them are relatively expensive, so I do not expect anybody to drop all of that. I think I have everything set up for crowdfunding, so if you want to throw a couple dollars on Throne, you can do that. Or if you want to just send me money straight up, you can hit up the Patreon. It is in the description on the YouTube side. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!